the West Coast Conference.
Gets a flush just from being late coming down the floor.
He had a couple of big rebounds. Not a huge score for Portland, but defensively really stood his ground against the Bulldogs. Big rebounds late in that game, too, to limit opportunities.
Well, to go back to your point about Knuckles, I mean, yes, he scored the basketball. Big shot right there by Yo.
First points for Seattle.
But he's the guy that does little things and big stops the other night.
Heinbrod ends the opportunity for Portland, one and done. Extra pass from Maldonado, and that'll go for Yo. He's 2 for 2 from deep. He's got 6 points.
Too easy if your point question is Foxhole got fresh legs after playing so minutes the other night, big minutes. And that's a shot that he has got a drainer. Hit the other night for sure against Gonzaga.
Balasager, Webb, and Williams double team Maurer. Yo. Oh, he had a little heat check right there.
Good look though. I mean, Portland's got a
three, goes flying. And a rebound ripped down by Maldonado.
Both teams a little bit cold right now from the three-point line.
Correction, that was Arrington.
A lot of contact. Balasager Webb did a nice job of just walling up, and you can see.
Trying to get the opening. Arrington gets screened by Balasager Webb. Boxwell inside, dishes it to Knuckles, who lost the handles.
Good idea by Knuckles. Little crab dribble to the middle, just mishandled it. And you see the defensive presence and the poise in which they're playing Seattle.
And looking at Knuckles on that way down. Oh, what a stick right there from Christopoulos.
Good ball movement by Seattle in the half court. Christopoulos knocks down the three. High percentage paint touches.
That ends an 11-0 run for Seattle. Seattle had a great non-conference season. Came into WCC play, and they faced some tough battles early on. Tight contest against Gonzaga. Good take right there from Yo. He's got 8 points right now here in the first half.
Yo, nice job of the backside cut. Defense was sleeping.
Sager Webb ran the floor pretty well. They're going to get it to him on the block. Cutting to the basket is Foxwell, and he tried to give up the pass, but too many Red Hawk bodies in the way. Yo, he's had the fast start, and he's going to draw a foul here.
Smart. He realized defense was moving out of position right there. Aggressive on both ends of the floor, and Portland not responding. There's a steal.
Yo thought Christopoulos was going to come to him. Instead, tosses it right into the hands of O'Donnell. They led at halftime by 8 points. They had a 5-point lead with under 2 minutes to go, and it just slipped away from them.
Well, the conference
turnover for Seattle.
Can Portland take advantage?
Only have 4 points off the turnover so far. Knuckles had that late hand in his face. He had to fade away, and the shot's no good.
Contested jump shot, kind of forced right there. Portland just offensively out of sorts.
Yo, from three.
Well, if you're Portland, that's what you want. I mean, a contested three-point shot.
4 for 17 are the teams shooting from behind the arc.
Portland in a zone.
Yo, had a great take, but couldn't finish. Gets his own miss and sinks it from inside.
Extra effort right there by Yo. Portland not blocking out on the defensive boards.
Yo now has 10 points. He averages 11.6 on the season.
Transfer from Gonzaga, had limited minutes, but he loved his time there, and obviously playing against high-level players got better every day in practice.
Bronski's floater, no good.
Coming off an on ball, but Portland's got to do a good job of containing the ball in front and keeping them from getting to the paint. The tempo, the energy level, intensity level. Portland's come out shooting over 67% in this second half.
Kind of wish I was a fly on the wall in that halftime speech maybe from Coach Leggins after that slow first half. Yo, missing that three right there. We had a chance to game. Knuckles, the three. No answer from him. O'Donnell tried to come down with the rebound. It's Arrington who takes it away. Yo, denied. by Balasager-Webb, and great defense right there for the big man for Portland.
Good job.
Timo George, he's been out for quite a few weeks after that injury against Washington State. I know they fought through some flu bugs, but they're playing with a different type of energy this week than we've seen over the last couple of weeks for the Pilots. And it gives you a bit of hope, especially when you got the WCC tournament coming up. Anything can happen within this conference. The low pass to Yo at the ankles. Gathers it through the paint. What a finish around Williams.
So athletic, recognizing that the clock's winding down, making a play, making something happen. Again, they've responded, and obviously the huge win the other night, and good second half here.
No one picks up his dribble. 3 on the clock. Sensori Hercules puts it up and caught the front side of the rim from his angle.
Tough shot right there with the clock winding down.
Yo attacking downhill, and he gets fouled by Williams.
That's a tough call right there. Good take, and then, you know, almost really, I mean, he went straight up, and that's a legal defending position. Tough call.
Yo at the line. First free throw attempts tonight. He's got 12 points. He's made 5 field goals from the floor. 67.7% free throw shooter as Dan is off, Maurer on, Murphy's going to go back to the bench, and Arrington on. 41 all here, under 9 minutes to go. Seattle had a lead of 12 points early in that first half, and Portland, credit to them, they've just been chipping away at it. Briefly had a lead momentarily, and Yo gives the lead back to Seattle.
Well, good response out of the halftime speech there by Coach Leggins, that's for sure. And but
good find. Heimbrodt spins away from Williams. And Dan missing the rebound.
wow.
Maldonado whips it to the corner. Yo missing that 3. Another opportunity. Maldonado, and they kick it out. Yo, a rebound and a foul against Portland.
Well, if you're going to give Seattle 4 opportunities because of the offensive boards, and you see how hard they play, they're going to make you pay. I mean, we've got ourselves a ball game with 7. I still think you go to Yo. He's so skilled. You know, they got to get, you know, high percentage shots, and then they got to get one to drop. There's the 3rd turnover in a row.
Pass was tipped. It was intended for Balasager-Webb as Maldonado takes it away. Now he kicks it back out. Yo goes in, and he lost it.
Good tip.
Extra effort right there from Sensori Hercules to give Portland possession.
Second one here.
Christopoulos has 11. Foxwell's floater doesn't go. Knuckles tried to keep possession. Can't do so. Yo, 3. And O'Donnell fighting for position. And the final back to a 2-point lead.
Got to have stops if you're Portland. Seattle, you got to continue to be aggressive and attack the glass on the miss.
I was going to say, no time to panic right now for Seattle.
Yep,
you got 4 minutes. You're only down by 2 points. High hand from Knuckles. Doesn't matter. Maldonado sticks it from deep.
That's a big shot right there.
And Maldonado trying to use more clock. Looking for the screen from Dan. Balasager-Webb in front of him. Foxy turns around. Maldonado, the left hand off the glass.
Back-to-back big plays by Maldonado.
8 points for Maldonado, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Foxwell in trouble. Had that pass knocked away. Inbound out to O'Donnell. Foxwell, 3. Finally gets one to go. He's got 5 points.
That's a huge shot.
Win against Gonzaga on Wednesday. Maldonado using clock. 3 over O'Donnell. And Vaughn Long with the rebound in it. Balasager-Webb back to Foxwell. Under 10 to go. Foxwell to Knuckles. In the paint. Gives it up to Balasager-Webb inside, and he can't hit the bottom. It's a big Sensori Hercules. Full court heave. And the Pilots win. DCH comes up huge in the biggest moment. And the Pilots sneak out of victory 50.
Side of just the anticipation of the miss.
Again, that was Seattle U not putting a body on Sensori Hercules.